Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do, just on this one fingernail, a gel overlay. Now I've already cleaned my nail, did my cuticle work, but this nail is really wonky right now. I don't know if I've overfiled it. It's very, very thin. So I thought I would take this opportunity and share. This is very similar to maybe some of the patch methods that are being used out there. And once again, I'm not a nail technician. I'm just a girl playing with her nails at home. So I'm going to show some different products today. We're going to start off, like I said, I've got my nail cleaned. I'm probably going to go run around it one more time. And then I'm going to apply the Prep and Clean Dehydrant, and then some acid-free primer. Now, if you do not own these, that's fine. You can still do this. I would suggest cleaning your nail really good with some acetone, maybe some alcohol, apple cider vinegar, something like that. Something to really clean the oils off of your nail plate, okay? So that's that. After I do these two steps, I will be popping on into just a base coat. Now, you can start with a base coat like this gelish foundation, or you could use any kind of gel base coat. This is from Model 1s. You could use this kind of base coat, whatever you have on hand. You could put on a coat of this and then a coat of this if you want to. It is totally up to you. Today I'll be using this Coty rubber base gel. I have it, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. It doesn't come with a brush, so I will be using my little number 2 flat brush that I got at Sally's. And another trick you can do with this overlay stuff, if you're interested, is you can use some sort of acrylic powder, like just a clear would work really good if you're planning on doing other nail art on it. I plan on keeping this overlay over this nail for a while. So, but I'm not going to use the crystal dip powder today. I'm just straight up going to use some base gel and top coat. This is the most minimalistic gel overlay. You could go as deep into it as you want. It's all about how thick you want them, what you're planning on using them for. But for me, I want to go as minimalistic because I don't want a bunch of bulk on the end of my fingernail because I'm going to be painting on them. So I'm going to use the rubber-based gel, and then I'm going to use a glossy top coat. And then after it's all done, I will also be using a matte top coat. This will make it look just natural, like if I wore my nails naked, it would look like the other nails. So I'm going to quit yakking and get on into this. Alrighty, before I forget, I also have to the side a little dampen dish with some 91% alcohol in it, in case I need to clean up around my fingernail or my brush or whatever. So I'm going to start with the Prep and Clean Dehydrant. Now, you don't have to be as careful with this as the next step, but you just brush this over. A lot of people I see that do this twice. I'm just going to do it once. I do want this to last a while. I just, don't want to spend all day. If I can get this open. It's got like a child-proof lid on it or something. And I understand that because you definitely want it, out of reach. Okay, so this is the Beauty Secrets Acid-Free Primer. Now, you do not want to get this on your skin. You want to be very, very careful with it. Like I said, if you do not have these things, it is not a deal breaker. I have them because, I just went crazy and had to buy everything. And that is already dry. That stuff dries quick, just like the dehydrator. And now I'm going to go in with my rubber gel. And this stuff is sticky. The outside of it's sticky. I have cleaned it. It's just some sticky stuff. So I'm going to dip down in there and try to get rid of this cotton fur. But I'm going to dip down in there. I'm scraping off the one side like you would on a polish brush. And then I'm just going to very carefully, and I am pushing this down, hoping to get it kind of down into the nail bed a little bit. Like I said, everybody does this differently. You do what works for you, and I would love to hear what works for you, so you can leave me a comment down below. But I'm going to go all the way to the end and go back over it. Make sure it's nice and level on this wonky nail. And I am going to run across the edge so that everything sticks when I, do the other layers. I don't know what I've done to this nail. I really do think that it must have been like an over-filing issue. I have not used any new products that should have caused any damage to this nail. Like I said, you just never know. Now I like to cover this stuff up just as soon as I can. Mostly so I won't knock it over, but also so that, it's not accidentally getting hit by that lamp when I run it. I am going to clean off my brush real quick. I don't like letting stuff sitting there. And that's how I clean off my brush, just using that alcohol. Okay, now that we have the alcohol out, I'm going to go in with my cleanup brush and the alcohol, and I'm just going to run around the edges just to make sure I don't have any on my skin. I don't think I've got very much, if any, but I do not want that stuff getting cured onto my skin. Alright, I'm going to pop off of here. I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I want to go ahead and just apologize for all this crustiness going around on my other nails, but I didn't want any chance of any oil getting on this nail I'm working on. So now I'm going to go in with this Born Pretty, if I can get it open, and I'm just going to try to do a thin layer of this Born Pretty top coat. I do highly recommend that you do thin layers with gel polishes. This is a fat brush. This is a little overly fat in my opinion, but we're going to try to make it work. So I'm just trying real hard to get it as thin. I scraped all of the excess off on this side so that I wouldn't have any drippage from it. And the thing I love about gel is you've got time to look at it, maneuver it, work with it, get it where you want it, clean up everything, because it's going to stay put, until you cure it. Well, I say stay put. Some gels will actually run if, depending on what you're using and what brand it is. So a lot of people do recommend flash curing it. Flash curing means putting it under your lamp for like 5 seconds. Just to kind of, it doesn't totally cure it, but it gets a little bit of it cured so that it's not near as vulnerable for the running and stuff. But since I'm doing one nail at a time, I'm not really concerned with that. Okay, so I've got the top coat on. I'm going to cure this one, and I'll be right back. Another 60 seconds. Okay, before I head to my last step for this nail, I just wanted to throw out there, you don't have to use a Born Pretty top coat or Model 1 top coat or whatever. You can use gel that comes in the pots. I have one from this company, the IBD from Sally's. I would show it to you, but I cannot find it. I've looked everywhere. So, but I wanted to throw that out there. There's a lot of builder gels in a bottle out there that also work. But like I said, I'm just doing a very minimalistic overlay today. I will be doing another video here real soon showing another method of using other products. But today I just wanted to keep, this one real simple. Now you can see this one's all shiny and the other ones are all matte because I don't have anything on them. I am going to use the Model 1's matte top coat and just mattify this one just so it looks like the rest of them. Plus I'm hoping my other nail polishes and stuff will, stick to it really well. And I'm being very careful again to not get this on my skin. Like I said, you've got plenty of time to work with it, so don't feel like you're in a rush. You're making up all that time that you're spending on it since it cures, and when you're done, it's totally dry. This nail's a little wonky. It's a little lopsided there. It's not straight across there, but oh well. I'm trying to get it to grow out, so that's why we're doing this little overlay here today. Once again, I'm going to go in with my little alcohol and my cleanup brush and just make sure everything is clean before I cure this. But the thing I like about doing these like this overlay, is I'm going to be able to do manicure after manicure after manicure. As long as I use non-acetone nail polish remover, I can take any nail polish off. Water marbles, gradients, regular polish. Just use that non-acetone and you're, good as gold. I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds. I'll be right back. Well, alrighty, there you have it. And now I have an overlay on this nail. It's a little thicker, it's a little tougher, so that if I bump it or smack it on something, it just won't rip right off, I think. And it looks just like the rest of the nails. So, like I said, I want to hear how you do gel overlays. Let me know the products you use, the steps you take, how many coats of this and that you use. Like I said, if I was really going after it, I might would have done this one a little different. I just wanted a very minimalistic gel overlay to help protect the nail a little bit while it tries to grow out. So that is it for today. I do want to thank my friend Gina Rose for asking me to do this. She had sent me a message and asked me to do this just last night, and it was funny because I was already had it in the works in my head, so good timing. And that is it for today. So until next time, be good to yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.